Hello everyone, welcome to LaWBuzzz. Today we'll be answering AIBE question paper and just try to answer with me so that you'll have a rough idea about how this question pattern and how you can assess the answers. So let's get started and just keep your whereas with you when you're going for exams. This is the first thing you have to see because whereas will be very helpful for you, and whatever whereas you can carry with you, just carry it. And now we have a change in IPC, and so it's going to VNS. So when you carry your whereas, just carry VNS because you can, in the front portion you can see the comparative of IPC and BNS. So it's easy for you to trace out the sections because in IPC section you can be asked the section BNS what was in IPC. So when you carry the where actually you will be able to answer, or you can trace the question very easily. Okay, so now let's get started. So let's start answering the question paper. This is AIBE 18 question paper, that is code B. You will have four codes A, B, C and D. Now the question paper is B code, and there are some instructions given in this. You can just read it out. You can just have a look at the instructions, what they are saying, and follow it. The main thing is the exam is for 3 hours. Use black or blue ballpoint pen. Don't use ink or gel pen. Okay. So if you use ink pattern and all, it can spoil your answer sheet. So do not use ink. Use ballpoint, blue or black. No whiteners or any kind of darkening substances cannot be used, or any sort of things cannot be used. So now we start our question paper. So the first question, which of the following is correct with respect to diary of proceeding in investigation as per the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973? First option is the statement of witness recorded during investigation shall be inserted in the diary. The diary shall be duly paginated. The diary may be used as evidence, can be used by the police officer to refresh memory. The answer is C. Here it is marked as B, but the answer will be C. The diary may be used as evidence. Okay. You can see some tick marks and all answers marked here in pen. Don't see that. I'll be answering it and just go with it. Okay. Now the second question. Second question is, in which of the following cases manner of committing offence is not required to be mentioned in the charge as per the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973? A. A is accused of the theft of a certain article at a certain time and place. B. A is accused of cheating B at a given time and place. C. A is accused of disobeying a direction of the law with intent to save B from punishment. D. A is accused of giving false evidence at a given time and place. What is the answer? The answer will be A. This is the answer. A is accused of theft of certain article at a certain time and place. This is the answer. Okay. Now the third question. Which of the following offences may be tried summarily as per the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973? So offence under section 454 of IPC, section under section 504 of IPC, offence punishable with imprisonment for a term not exceeding 2 years, offence punishable with life imprisonment. What is the answer? The answer will be C. That is offence punishable with imprisonment for a term not exceeding 2 years. The answer is C. Now the fourth question. Which of the following section of the Criminal Procedure 1973 provides for reference to High Court? Section 275, Section 325, Section 383, Section 395. Which one of that? The answer is D. Is marked correct D. So D is the answer. Okay. Now the next question. A person accused of the following offence may not be granted bail under Section 438 of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973. Accused of offence under Section 376 AB of the IPC, accused of offence under Section 376 DA of IPC, accused of offence under Section 376 DB of IPC. What 1 and 2 is the answer, or 1 and 2 and 3 is the answer, or 3 and 1 is the answer, or 1, 2, 3. What is the correct answer? The answer would be D. All three of them are the right answer. The answer is D. Now, question 6. Which of the following act, if done by any magistrate, even in good faith, without being empowered, shall vitiate the proceeding as per the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973? A. Tender a pardon under Section 306 of CRPC, recall a case and try it under Section 410 of CRPC, attaches property under Section 83 of CRPC, hold an inquest under Section 176 of CRPC. What is that? Section. That the answer will be C. Attach property under Section 83 of CRPC. The answer is C. Now the seventh question. Which of the following is material for deciding the jurisdiction of the civil court in the light of Code of Civil Procedure 1908? What is that? Averment made in the plaint, averment made in the written statement, both A and B, neither A or B. What is the answer? The answer will be averment made in the plaint, that is A. This is the correct answer. Now, the eighth question. Which of the following cannot be considered as a suit of civil nature for Section 9 of Code of Civil Procedure 1908? Suit for recovery of voluntary payments of offerings, suit for rights of franchising, suit for specific relief, suit for relating to right of worship. What is that? Section that 8 question answer would be A. A suit for recovery of voluntary payment or offerings. So when it's easy to trace this answer, question 8. So, see, it is given CPC and section 9. So if you take section 9 and CPC back, you can just trace it out. So it's very simple. This is how you can gather more marks. Try to be very careful with the question. And in the question itself, you can find the answers. So ninth question is that which of the following provision of the Code of Civil Procedure 1908 makes the doctrine of res judicata applicable in respective suit? Res judicata is a very important maximum and a very important thing which you will see in CPC. So which section will it? Section 11 explanation 5, Section 11 explanation 6, Section 11 explanation 7, Section 11 explanation 8. Which is that? Though the answer will be Section 11 explanation 6. That is option B. Now the next question. The 10th question is, in which of the following situations a court will not issue summons for personal appearance of the defendant, and which will not issue is a case. Okay, if the defendant resides within the local limits of the court jurisdiction, if the defendant resides within 40 miles from the court, if the defendant resides 250 miles away from the court in the area having public conveyance available, women to whom section 132 of the Civil Procedure Code 1908 does not apply. What is the answer? The answer will be C. If the defendant resides 250 miles away from the court in the area having public conveyance available, then summons will not be issued and for personal appearance of the defendant. 11th question is that in which of the following situations plaintiff is precluded from bringing a fresh suit as per the Code of Civil Procedure? Dismissal of a suit where summons not served in consequence of plaintiff failure to pay cost, dismissal of suit because neither party appeared, dismissal of suit in because plaintiff did not appear, dismissal of suit because plaintiff did not apply for fresh summons within given time limit once it returned unserved. So what is the answer for that? The answer will be C, dismissal of suit in because plaintiff did not appear. The answer is C. Now the 12th question. How many times at max may an adjournment be granted to a party during hearing of the suit as per CPC? 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, no limit. What is that? How many times you can ask for adjournment? Adjournment you can ask for, that is B, 3 times. Okay. Now the next question. Which of the following amendment act made the provisions in the Civil Procedure Code to produce a witness without a summons? So CPC Amendment Act 1976, CPC Act 1999, the CPC Act 2002. Such provisions do not exist. What is the answer? The answer will be B, that is Code of Civil Procedure Amendment Act 1999. Now the next question, 14. Which of the following is not included in the word cost as provided under the Code of Civil Procedure 1908? The expense of the witness incurred, the legal fees and expenses incurred, fooding and lodging expenses incurred, any other expenses incurred in connection with the proceeding. The 14th question answer is C, fooding and lodging expenses incurred. 15th, what period is prescribed under CPC for defendant to enter appearance for filing address for service of notice on him in case of a suit where summer procedure is to be applied? So option A, 7 days from the date of receiving of summons, 10 days from the date of receiving summons, 15 days from the date of receiving summons, 30 days from the date of receiving summons. What is the answer? The answer is B, that is 10. 10 days. 10 days is the answer. Now, under which of the following provisions of the CPC, the appellant court may remit an issue for trial to lower court? So the 16th answer is D, that is Order Rule 25. Now the 17th question is, A is accused of a murder of B by beating him. Which of the following will not be considered as relevant fact forming part of the same transaction as per the Indian Evidence Act 1872? The answer will be, what is the answer? Whatever said by A or B at the time of beating, whatever done by A or B at the time of beating, whatever said by bystander at the time of beating, whatever said by A or B day before the day of beating. What is the answer? The answer would be D. Okay. Now the next question. Which of the following provisions of Indian Evidence Act 1872 says that the convention to police officers shall not be proved against him? Section 24, Section 25 to Section 26, Section 27. What is the answer? Answer will be Section 25. So here what you have to see is they will ask Evidence Act, and they can ask even Evidence Act, and now they can ask the new act also. So just if you have the two barracks, the old and the new, just keep it with you. Now, the 19th question is that under which of the following provisions an Evidence Act 1872 dying declaration may be admitted as evidence? Dying declaration is very important in Evidence Act. So, what is that? Section 25, Section 29, Section 32, and Section 37. What is the answer? Section 32 is the answer. Option C. 20. Which of the following is correct according to Indian Evidence Act 1872 pertaining to proof of content of the documents? Content of the documents shall be proved by primary evidence. Content of the documents may be proved by secondary evidence. Content of the documents shall be proved by both primary and secondary evidence. Content of the documents may be proved either by primary or by secondary evidence. What is the answer? The answer will be D. Content of the document may be proved either by primary or secondary evidence. Now question 21. Which of the following is correct statement as per Evidence Act? Leading question may be asked in examination in chief. Leading question may be asked in cross-examination. Leading question may be asked in re-examination. Leading questions cannot be asked in cross-examination. This is very important. Re-examination, cross-examination, everything is very important part of this Evidence Act. So just be well versed with it. The question 21, the correct answer would be B. Leading questions may be asked in cross-examination. Now the next question. In which of the following case did the Supreme Court of India clarify the admissibility of electronic record as evidence? So this is one of the important part of Evidence Act. This is 22. Anwar PV versus PK Bashir, State of Haryana versus Jai Singh, State of Maharashtra versus Natwaral, State of Punjab versus Jagir Singh. So what is the answer for that? It will be A. That is Anwar PV versus Bashir. Which of the following is incorrect statement in the Light of Evidence Act? Confession always go against a person's making it. Admissions are conclusive as to the matters admitted. Admissions may operate as an estoppel. Conversions in statement written or oral, which is direct admission of suit. What is the answer? The answer would be B. Admission are conclusive as to the matters admitted. When you admit a matter, that is a conclusive. So this is a part of Evidence Act. 24. Which of the following section of Evidence Act is an exemption to the hearsay rule? Hearsay rule. Hearsay rule. Okay. What is that? 24 is section 32 clause 1. This is answer will be 32 clause 1. Hearsay. A very important thing in Evidence Act. Okay. Now the 25th is which of the following is not recognized alternate dispute resolution mechanism under the Code of Civil Procedure 1908. What is not recognized an alternate dispute resolution? Arbitration, conciliation, log adalat and negotiation, which is not accepted. What is not taken as negotiation? Okay. Which is the following is incorrect statement with respect to log adalat. No court fee is required in Lok Adalat. Lok Adalat can deal with all civil and criminal matters. Award of Lok Adalat is deemed decree. No appeal against the award of Lok Adalat is allowed. What is the answer? The answer would be B. Lok Adalat can deal with all civil and criminal matters. Now the next question. Which of the following is incorrect with respect to arbitration agreement as per Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996? Options. Arbitration agreement may be written as well as oral. Arbitration agreement may be in the form of a separate agreement. Arbitration agreement may be in the form of an arbitration clause in a contract. Arbitration agreement may be for all or certain dispute which may arise between parties. What will be the answer? The answer would be A. That is, arbitration agreement may be written as well as oral. So the next question, in which of the following circumstances an arbitrator may not be challenged as per Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996? So what may not be challenged? When a justifiable doubt as to his independence arises, when a justifiable doubt as to his imperatively arises, when he possesses the disqualification agreed by the party, when he becomes ineligible as per the 7th schedule of the Act. What is that? The answer would be the answer would be 28 C, when he possesses the disqualification agreed by the parties. That would be the answer. The next question. When may two persons be said to be related to each other by half-blood in accordance to the Hindu Marriage Act 1955? When they are descended from common ancestors by the same wife, when they are descended from the common ancestor by different wife, when they are descended from the common ancestor by different husbands, when they are not descended from a common ancestor at all. What is the answer? This is family laws. The family laws questions have started. 29th question, the answer would be C, when they are descended from a common ancestor by different husbands. This will be your answer. Okay. Now the 30th question is, which of the following is generally not considered as a valid condition for Hindu marriage as per Hindu Marriage Act 1955? The party should not have a spouse living at the time of the marriage. The party should be within the degree of cohabital relationship. The party should not be subintas of each other. The party should not be suffering from epilepsy. What is the answer? The answer will be D. Next question. Section 13, Clause 1 of Hindu Marriage Act provides the following. That is, ground for restoration of conjugal rights, ground for judicial separation, ground for divorce, and what is the correct answer here? Is 31 is B. That is 1 and 2 are the correct answer. 13 clause 1. If you have the better, we can straight away trace it out. Okay. What is the meaning of batil marriage in Muslim law? Valid marriage, void marriage, voidable marriage, irregular marriage. What is that? It is, what is it? It is void. Batil marriage. Okay. What is a contract of marriage which may be dissolved by the wife under a power delegated to her, called under the Muslim law? What is the answer? Talaq sunnat, talaq tafiz, talaq bat, talaq hasan. What is the answer? The third answer will be option C, talaq tafiz. Okay, the next question. A Hindu boy and a Hindu girl may be married under the following law: the Hindu Marriage Act 1955, Special Marriage Act 1954. Only one is correct. Both 1 and 2 are correct. Only 2 is correct. Neither 1 nor 2 are correct. What is the answer? The answer would be C. Both are correct. Okay. Through which of the following Amendment Act the right of the co-partnership property is made available to a girl child as well? Hindu Succession Act, Hindu Succession Act 2002, 2004, 2005, 2006, which is a act where co-personal property is made available to girl child also. What is that? That is C. 2005 Hindu Succession Act. Okay. Now, what should be the age difference between the adoptive father and his adopted daughter for a valid adoption? 15 years, 18 years, 21 years, no specific age required. What is that? There is age requirement. There should be at least 21 years of gap. Okay. Which of the following case may be considered as the first reported case of bill in India? S.P. Gupta versus Union of India, M.C. Mehta versus Union of India, Hasina Khatun versus Bihar, Kalyanashwari versus Union of India. So, what is the answer? The answer would be B. This is the first reported case of bill. Who among the following is considered as the father of bill in India? Justice S.R. Das, Justice B.R. Krishnaiyer, Justice P.N. Bhagawati, Justice H.R. Khanna. Who is the father of bill? You all will be knowing the answer, I suppose. This is Justice P.N. Bhagawati. Now, against which of the following bill cannot be filed? Against the state government, against central government, against a private party, against municipal corporation. This is against private party. Bill cannot be filed. Next question is, in the light of the guidance issued by Supreme Court of India on which the following issue appeal cannot be entertained by the court: wanted label matters, petition from jail for premature release, matters pertaining to neglected children, petitions against police for refusing to register case. Which is the answer? The answer would be B. Petition filed from jail for premature release. Now, in which of the following landmark case it was held that principles of natural justice were applicable not only to judicial and quasi-judicial functions but also to administrative functions? So, what is that answer? The answer would be A. A.K. Kripak versus Union of India. This is one of the very important case you can find in administrative law. Okay. In which of the following judgments the Supreme Court had comprehensively recognized S.P. Sampath Kumar versus Union of India case? Which was the case? This is L. Chandra Kumar versus Union of India. This is very important. Okay. Who among the following defined administrative law as a law relating to the control of government power? Who was that? Who defined it? That is wait. Okay. Second option B. The 44th answer is, what is the question? What penalty is prescribed for persons illegally practicing in court under the Advocates Act 1961? Every advocate has to know about it. What is the imprisonment for 3 months, imprisonment for 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months? What will be the answer? The answer will be up to 6 months. Which provisions of Advocate Act 1961 empowers the Bar Council of India to prescribe the standard of professional conduct and etiquette to be observed by advocates? Section 42, Section 42A, Section 48A, Section 49. What is the answer? This answer would be Section 49. Which of the following is incorrect according to Bar Council of India rules? An advocate can plead in any matters in which he is himself pecuniarily interested. An advocate shall appear in court at all times, only in the prescribed dress, Advocate shall not stand as a surety for his client. Advocate shall not influence the decision of court by any improper means. What is the answer? The answer would be A. An advocate can plead in any matter in which he has himself peculiarly interested. Okay. The next question is which of the following authority act as an applied authority against the order made by the disciplinary committee of Bar Council of India? Chairman of the Bar Council of India, Vice Chairman of Bar Council of India, High Court, Supreme Court of India. What is the answer? The answer would be D. Supreme Court of India. In which of the following situations a person, company, OPC will mandatorily get covered into either private or public company? This is company loss. So a case to be paid up share capital of an OPC exceeds 20 lakhs rupees, where the share capital exceeds 50 lakhs and where 75 lakhs or exceed 1 crore. What is the answer? The answer would be B. In case the paid up capital of OPC and OPC exceeds 50 lakhs rupees. Okay, this is the answer. Now the next question, what is the minimum number of directors required for a public company as per the Companies Act? Very easy. You might have studied in your law classes. So this answer you should not miss out. This is 3. Which of the following case the Supreme Court of India had explained the pecuniary principles in detail? Fellow Citizens Welfare Forum versus Union of India, AIBE Pollution Board versus Naidu, Indian Council for Enviro Legal Action versus Union of India, MC Mehta versus Kamal Nath. What is the answer? The answer is A. What is the Supreme Court? In which of the following case Supreme Court of India had explained the pecuniary sorry, not pecuniary, precautionary principles in detail? What are the precautionary measures has to be taken? That Fellow Citizens Welfare Forum was the Union of India. Very important case. Which of the following is a landmark case on the public trust doctrine in environmental law? What is that? Public trust doctrine against environmental law, very important case. That is MC Mehta. Is MC Mehta is very common to all law students. Yes. Now the next question. In which of the following case Section 66A of IT Act 2000 was struck down by the Supreme Court? Shreya Singhal versus Union of India. And which was the case? 52. Section 52 will be the answer, will be A. Shreya Singhal versus Union of India. This is the answer. The next question. In which of the following case an electronic record shall not be attributed to the originator as per the Information Act 2000? Electronic records sent by the originator himself, electronic records sent by the authorized person, sent by an authorized system programmed by him, and unauthorized person. What is that? The answer would be D. Electronic records sent by an unauthorized person shall not be attributed to the originator. Okay, according to IT Act. Which is the maximum period for which any woman shall be entitled to maternity benefit under the Maternity Benefit Act 1961. Now this refers to labor laws and all. The answer, what is the answer? Any woman is a very important question. You should be very tricky in answering this. Okay, 26 weeks. So the next question. For what duration in the woman's entitled is a woman entitled to leave with wages for tuberculosis operation as per the Maternity Benefit Act? This is another question again, the labor laws. So what is that? 2 weeks. Okay. What should be the minimum number of workers originally employed in any factory for having at least one canteen in the factory as per Factories Act 1948? What is the minimum number of persons? This is D, 250 workers. Then only the factory can have a canteen. Now the next question. Who among the following is not included in the definition of workman as per the Industrial Dispute Act 1947? A superior drawing monthly salary of 6,000, 8,000, 10,000, 12,000. What is the answer? The answer would be D. Supervisor drawing monthly salary of 12,000. So the next question. Who is defined tort as tortious liability arises from the breach of duty primarily fixed by the law? This duty is towards persons generally and its breach is redressable by the actions unliquidated damages. What is it? Now the 12 tort questions. Next we are dealing with tort questions. So Binfield, very important person in tort. Okay. Answer is option D, Winfield. So the next question. Lancaster Grammar School case relates to which of the following important maxim? So very important maxim in tort that you can see everywhere is damnum sine injuria. If you are in sleep also you will be knowing this. Very important. Okay, so this is the answer, damnum sine injuria. So next question. What are the following provisions of the Motor Vehicles Act 1988 relates to no faulty liability? So motor vehicles now MV Act has started. So the answer is option A, 140, section 140. Now the next question. How many consumer rights are identified under the Consumer Protection Act 2019? So how many? 6. There are 6 rights, consumer rights. Okay. Now the next question. Which of the following body constituted under the Consumer Protection Act 2019 is authorized to render advice on promotion and protection of consumer right under the Act? Central Consumer Protection Authority, Central Consumer Protection Council, or State Consumer Protection Authority, State Consumer Protection Council. What is the answer? The answer would be B, Central Consumer Protection Council. Now the next question. Which of the following provisions of the Constitution of India states that no tax can be levied or collected except by authority of law? What is that? This is Article 265. Next question. Which of the following would be the first previous year in case of a business or profession newly set up on 31st March 2020 as the Income Tax Act 1961? So the answer would be option B. This is the answer. Next question. As per Income Tax Act 1961, a person is said to be resident of India in any previous year if he had been in India for a period of the following number of days in the previous year. What is the answer? The answer is 182 days. This is very important. When you are calculating income tax, is residents, non-residents. This you have to be very careful about it. Okay. So the next questions. Income is defined under which of the following provisions of Income Tax Act 1961? What is income? Section 2, clause 24 defines it. Okay. Now the next question. Which of the following is not a fraud as per the Indian Contract Act 1872? Which is not a fraud. Okay. So what is that? A promise made without intention of performing it, an active concealment of fact by one having knowledge of the fact, mere silence if not duly born to speak, any act or omission law specifically declares to be fraudulent. So the answer is mere silence. Okay, mere silence if not duly, sorry, C, mere silence, mere silence if not duly bound to speak. Okay, this is the answer. Now the next question. Which of the following statement is correct if A, intending to deceive B, falsely represent that 500 mounds of indigo are made annually at A's factory and thereby induces B to buy the factory. Okay, so what is that? So options are contract is void ab initio, contract is voidable at the point of A, opinion of A, contract is voidable of the option of B, contract is voidable of the option of A and B. What is the answer? The answer would be C. Contract is voidable of the option of B. Now the next question. Which of the following injunctions can be granted by the decree made at hearing and upon the merit of the suit? What is that? This perpetual injunction. Okay. Now the next question. A stipulation in the bond for payment of compound interest on failure to pay simple interest at the same rate as was payable upon the principal is not a penalty within the meaning of which the following provisions of the Indian Contract Act 1872. So what is the answer? The answer will be B, section 74. Okay. Now the next question. What is the default interest payment under section 63A of Transfer of Property Act 1882? So if you take up your TP Act, you can just one go you can score this. There is 9% per annum. Option C. Now the next question. Which of the following is the time limit given under section 17 of the TP Act 1882? What is that? Life of the transferee, a period of 18 years from the date of transfer, either A and B and either A or B. So what is that? 72 is option B. The next question, which of the following is not a negotiable instrument as per the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881? Promissory note, hundi, bill of exchange, check. What is that? Here we have the answer is B. It is not a negotiable instrument. So next question, in the light of Negotiable Instrument Act 1881, at what rate interest will be charged if the rate of interest is not mentioned in the negotiable instruments? So the answer would be C, 18% per annum. Next question, within what period from the date of publication of the declaration, if no award is made, the entire proceeding for the acquisition of land shall lapse as per the right to fair compensation and transparency of land acquisition, Rehabilitation and Resettlement Act 2013. So what is the answer for this? This answer would be B, 12 months. Okay. Now the next question. What is the minimum percentage of affected families that need to have their prior consent for acquiring land for private companies as per right to fair compensation and transparency of land acquisition, rehabilitation and resettlement act 2013? What is the answer? The answer would be B. Next question. Imagine an IPL team sets up a company to sell its own range of clothes. What type of intellectual property can the team use to show that the clothes are made by them? So this is IPR, questions on IPR. So the answer would be trademarks. Option C. How long do patents usually last for? Very important question. How long? This is option B, 20 years. Next question. The concept of freedom of trade and commerce mentioned in the Indian Constitution from the experience of the following country. So our Constitution is motivated by the concept of freedom of trade. The answer is Australia. Next question. Which of the following writ is used to enforce the performance of public duty by the authority? Public duty. You all are familiar with writs. So the answer is mandamus. Which of the following Constitutional Amendment Act had made the provisions for publishing Hindi translation of the Constitution? So the answer is 58. Option D. Next question. Which of the following is a landmark judgment on the colorable legislation? Very important question. This is State of Bihar versus Kameshwar Singh. This is the answer. Okay. This you have to be very colorable legislation. Legislation is a very important question here in Constitution. So moving on to next. Which of the following Constitutional Amendment Act was passed in light of the advisory opinion received in Ray Barbary case? Barbary case very important again. You all our law students are very well versed with Barbary cases and all. No? So the answer, what is the answer? The answer would be option C, the Constitution's 9th Amendment Act 1960. Okay. Now the next question. Which of the following provisions of the Constitution of India is relevant for solving questions of repugnancy between central law and state law? So the answer is Article Central and State 254. What is the next question? What transition period was provided in the Constitution of India for changing official language of Union from English to Hindi? Option is C, 15 years. Next question. In which of the following case it was held that there could be no reservation on single post in the cadre? What is the answer? Answer is A. Chandra Paswan versus State of Bihar. Chakradhar Paswan versus State of Bihar. Next, sexual harassment of the working woman at her place of work may also be considered as a violation of which of the following provisions of the Constitution of India? So what is that? Very important question. Mostly asked. Okay, so the article is very well versed with you. Article 19, clause 1, clause G. Okay, next. Which of the following doctrine has been applied to resolve the conflict between Article 20, clause 20 plus 2b and 26b of the Constitution of India? What is the answer? The answer is A. Doctrine of harmonious construction. Which of the following situations Indian Penal Code 1860 may not apply? Or all situation offense committed by Indians outside India, offense committed by any person on any ship registered in India, any person committing offense targeting computer sources located in any country. What is the answer? The answer would be C. Only any person committing offense targeting computer resources located in any country. This is the answer. Okay. So the next question. How many types of punishments are currently existing under the IPC? So IPC question, as I earlier mentioned, it can be asked in IPC as well as BNS. So just be very careful with it, okay? So here the answer is C. Types of punishment currently existing under IPC is 5. Next question. A and Z agreed to fence with each other's for amusement. In the course of such fencing, while playing fairly, A hurt Z severely. Which of the following offense is committed by A? So, is it hurt, attempted murder, grievous hurt, or no offense? What is that? This is no offense. Okay. Now the next question. In which of the following situations right of private defense can be extended of causing death? IPC's main provision. Private defense. Okay. Now, in case when an assault in causing apprehension of murder, in case an assault and reflecting intention to of committing rape, when assault is reflecting intention of causing simple hurt, when assault is reflecting intention of gratifying unnatural lust. What would be the answer? The answer would be C. In case of assault, intention simple hurt. So the next question, for which of the following sections of IPC 1860 the word benefit does not include pecuniary benefit? What is the answer? The answer would be A. This is the answer. Okay. Next question. X intentionally pulls up woman's field without her consent, intending to annoy her. As per the Indian Penal Code 1860, which of the following offence has he committed? So he has committed offence of criminal force. That is option B. Next question. What punishment is prescribed under IPC for a person who maims any minor in order that such minor may be used for the purpose of begging? So, imprisonment for life and fine. This is the punishment as per IPC. And again, when you're seeing IPC, check whether it's question on IPC or BNS. You have to be very careful, okay? Next, X threatens to publish a defamatory libel concerning Y unless Y gives him money. Which of the following punishment may X be given to punishment may be given to X for the act committed by him as per the Indian Penal Code? What is the answer? The answer would be B. Imprisonment up to 3 years or with fine or both. Okay. Next. Which of the following sentence is an assistant sections judge authorized to pass as per the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973? What is the order? Is that the answer would be C. Sentence of imprisonment for a term not exceeding 10 years. So power of judges at the jurisdictions and all, you can be very well versed with it. Okay. Next, a person arrested by a private person for committing a non-bailable and cognizable offence shall be re-arrested by a police officer in such person comes under which of the following provisions of the CRPC? What is the answer? Answer is option A, section 41. Next question. Under which of the following situation wife is not entitled for maintenance under section 125 of CRPC? What is the section? Section B. Voluntarily wife refuses to live with husband. If this happens, then she is not liable for maintenance. Okay. Next. Which of the following procedure is dealt under section 164A of the Code of Criminal Procedure 1973? So medical examination of the victim of rape, attendance of witness by police officer, recording of confession statement, recording of first information report by of police officer. What is the answer? The answer would be medical examination. Okay. So now we have dealt the 100 questions of the AIBE 18. Now you just have to ponder upon it. These are the answer keys. You all can have a look at the answer keys. So now you have answered the AIBE question paper. Now you will be aware about how the question battles and how what kind of questions, how the question battles would be, right? So just have a look at the question papers and try to assess your own answer. How you can frame the answers and how you can come to a conclusion on that answer. Just be very precise on that and be very careful while you circle it. When you circle it, you have to be very careful. It should be inside the circle. You should not go outside the circle because it will not be valid. Even though your answer is correct, the patients will not take it as valid answer. So just be careful when you bubble it, and all the best for all your exams. I hope all of you can do well and just prepare well. So see you all in our next video. Bye bye.